Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for September 25th through October 9th. We're looking at now tropical storm, how do you say this? Opelia, and it was upgraded to a tropical storm status early this afternoon. And the winds, the tropical storm force winds are pretty expansive, extended 275 miles from the center. This system is forecast to continue to lift northward over warm waters and interact with the frontal boundary of the southeast coast. However, even though if it begins to weaken, the impacts are expected to be won't make any difference, as there'll be heavy rainfall. There'll be heavy rainfall. I lost my place. I was trying to read. And rough surf and gusty winds. Now, further north, the rainfall will be, although heavy at times, it'll be spread out over a longer period, and could be a break sometime Saturday night, whatever. But then it'll start up again. So this should help to keep flooding impacts to a minimal. Now, I want you to look at the satellite imagery, and there are a couple of vortices rotating around this. You can see one here that comes here. Let's see. See on this frame coming through around. Okay, here's one right here. Then it comes around and it kind of dissipates. So it's trying to organize, and it could even intensify further. And we're going to watch this. Now we're going to take a look at the current advisory. Now these are somewhat, there's been changes since yesterday. Before New York City and so forth were in the cone. Now we're out of the cone, but that doesn't mean it can still go up here. So we can't just focus on the cone, so we have to focus outside the cone, to the right or to the left. And now these are the expected times of the tropical storm force winds. They'll be approaching down southern New Jersey around like early tomorrow morning, then further northward as we get like around 8 p.m. Later tomorrow to the New York City area. And then we're not sure where it goes from here. It looks like it starts to curve to the northeast. And we'll take a look at the various models. Okay, here is the early cycle of the models. You can see some of it have it going to the north and then across northern New Jersey, then out. Some keep it, making a hard right turn across this area, keep it to the north. We'll look at the other models. This is a late cycle. It can even do this. It could come up to where the cone was shown, then to do a hard right. It can even come further and do a really hard right out to sea across southern New England. So there's a lot to be said about this. Now, another thing I want to put on here is the rainfall amounts. We'll take that out. We'll take the cone out. And we're going to display the rainfall amounts. Now we'll start with we'll start here with the first 6 hours. See the heaviest rain again. It's just offshore. Then we'll go to day 1. Heavier rain starts to move inland. It comes across Norfolk, across Hatteras, and then become further north. That's day 1, and then day 2 on Sunday, the rainfall starts to decrease in intensity, but still heavy pockets here across the Mid-Atlantic and northeast, across New Jersey and southeast Pennsylvania. So this is the forecast from the National Hurricane Center. Okay, we're going to look at the period now for September 25th to the 29th. and our flow hasn't changed much since yesterday. We have a trough here over the northwest, and we have a split flow here across the across the remainder of the nation, across the east central states, upper low here across southeast, above normal heights across Canada. All right, and we have a trough that will be coming into the northwest. Oh my God, I lost my maps again. Okay, try to just get it real quick here. Okay, we're going to look at the maps for the 25th to 29th. We'll have a trough that'll be moving inland, bringing rain, maybe even mountain snows across portions of the northwest. Heavy rain will be more. This is the European now. Rainfall could be heaviest along the coast of the Cascades. And then we'll have a lingering trough across the northeast, and along with a possible low pressure development next weekend here, we have another low here. This could keep the area unsettled and prone for more heavy rain. And then with all the rain that we have received, we're already, I think, we're above normal for the month. I was going to look for the exact amount, but I don't have it in front of me. And then what we may get tomorrow and Sunday, and then next weekend we have another system, but this is not tropical. This could cause problems later next week. Okay, we're going to look at the period now for September 30th through October 4th. And we see now we have more of a zone of flow across the country, above normal heights across much of North America. And we have a trough here in the northwest. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for below normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for anomalies to be near 6 degrees below normal across this area. And then we have above normal temperatures here with anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees above normal, highest anomalies in the orange. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here, and the probability of occurrence is 35%, and then we have below normal precipitation here, and for this region, probability of occurrence is near 35%. Looking at the period for October 5th to the 9th, again, we have more of a zone of flow here across the country and pretty much across North America. Still have somewhat of a trough here in the northwest. Still some troughiness here along the southeast coast as a low develops. So for this forecast period, I am calling for below normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees below normal, above normal temperatures forecast here, with anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees above normal. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here for portion of the southeast and for the New England, and the probability of occurrence is 35%. And then we have above normal precipitation forecast for this region here, and the probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. So again, this will probably be old by the time, because I think the next advisory is already out. Let me see, it could be out already. We'll try to update this as we're on right now. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can get an update. No, still as of 2 p.m. and our 2 p.m. advisory. I don't even think it even has a 2 p.m. advisory. This is as of 2 p.m. 32.7 north, 76.0 west. Maximum sustained winds are 60 miles per hour, and movement is to the north-northwest at 12 miles per hour. So that's a long-range weather forecast discussion for September 25th through October 9th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.